I would like to introduce the class of 2020 president, Ciara Dukes.
What did I do? I can breathe, finally. So before I start my speech, I would only be me if I tell a joke. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick, okay? Okay, so why did the students study in the airplane?
Why?
Because they wanted higher grades. I know, so funny, so funny. Had to give one last school-related joke because, you know, we're gonna graduate today. So, good evening, family, friends, famous celebrities that may have tuned in, alumni, teachers, and everyone in between. But most importantly, good evening, soon-to-be graduates. Graduates, wow. To even associate that word with the class of 2020 is crazy to think about. It was a long, super long journey to get here. But we made it, and I cannot be more excited! I vividly remember being in kindergarten, so the thought that I'm going to be graduating from high school today is exciting. Before I go any further, I should introduce myself. Hello everyone, my name is Ciara Dukes, and I am the president of the class of 2020.
Okay.
I am a Gemini, the best sign of course, and I happen to share a birthday with 2 other students in my class, along with Tupac, you know, just shouting it out, showing I'm kind of cool, you know, just a little bit. So, in the fall, nursing to eventually become a neonatal nurse practitioner, and to say that I'm excited for the future would be an understatement. Now that introductions are out of the way, let's get down to business. We made it to graduation. We survived 4 hard, amazing, stressful, funny, and memorable years of high school. Who knew that we would be graduating in a pandemic? Because I sure didn't. I didn't think that I would miss prom, and I sure didn't think that I'd be getting crazy amounts of online work. You know that we were assigned a lot of work when my mom said to me one day, "Wow, Ciara, you didn't even get this much work when you were actually going to school." Like, I know. I was like, "Trust me, Mom, I know." That goes to show you that my senior year was a bit different than I thought it would be. But even though my senior year did a complete 360, I'm still thankful for all the experience that I had while we were in school. Being a student at CJCP caused me to have some pretty unique experiences, and I think everybody in the audience knows what I'm talking about. I was there for 7 years. Well, I was here for 7 years. 7 long but amazing years. I've lived through long lunch lines, standing outside for a fire drill while it downpoured, and trying to get through the crowded hallways. All of this means that I can survive anything. Well, almost anything. Being a student at CJCP also allowed me to meet some of the most amazing people that I have ever met. Being a student at this school meant that I was part of a family. A tight-knit community made up of 46 students that loved each other even though we'd butt heads at times. It was us against everything else. To my friends, oh what a time we have had. I love each and every... One second, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't stop crying. Okay. I love each and every one of you guys so much. I wouldn't be who I am without you guys. I wouldn't be a grandmother if it weren't for you guys. I wouldn't have done good in some of my classes if it weren't for you guys, if you know what I mean. If there was ever a time that I was confused, you never hesitated to explain it until I understood it. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I skipped. I'm so sorry, wait. Okay. Thank you for all the good times that we have had together. I will never forget them. You all mean the world to me, and if I made it this far without crying, which you didn't, the tears are coming soon. Whenever I doubted myself, you were there with the most kind words of encouragement. Whenever I was having a bad day, oh my gosh. You were always there to make me laugh. What I'm trying to say is that you aren't just my friends, you are my family. As cheesy as that sounds, it's true. A big, happy, crazy, loud, dysfunctional family that I wouldn't trade for the world. I know we're going to do amazing things with our lives, and I can't wait to see it all happen. I want to give a special shout out to a few students that weren't able to make it today. So congratulations in advance to Angel Ruiz, John Peterson, and Afifa Malik. To all of the wonderful teachers, thank you so much for your endless support over the years. Oh my gosh, I skipped again, I'm so sorry. To all of my wonderful teachers that I have been fortunate to have over the years, I want to say thank you. Your endless support and encouragement means more than you know. Whenever I didn't believe in myself or think that I was capable of doing something, you made sure that I was. If there was ever a time that I was confused, you never hesitated to explain it until I understood it, even if it meant going over the same concept 100 times. You were all patient with me and accepted me for the type of student that I am, dedicated and lazy. It's a weird mix, right? But nevertheless, you have all made learning fun. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Suslu for being the amazing man that he is. When I tell you that Mr. Suslu is the best cheerleader, guidance counselor, support system, and person in the world, I mean it. He deserves the world and more for how much he cares for his students, and all of the hard work that he does not go unnoticed. So once again, thank you to all my wonderful teachers that believed in me. Also, a special shout out to Ms. Margolin for organizing all of this and helping us to make our visions come true with all of the events that we planned. Even though we didn't have a prom, I know it would have been amazing. And to my family, thank you so much for your endless support over the years.
You already know we love you!
They are my biggest fans and have always encouraged me to do whatever my heart desires. To my mom, you are my superhero. I am who I am because of you. Because of you, I am so involved in my community. Because of you, I know that I can do anything that I want to do. To my dad, you are my biggest support. We are basically the same person, from our nose down to our feet. I get my music taste from you. My humor and my zest of life from you. You make me feel like the smartest person in the world. I know that I can do anything because of you and Mom. To my brother and sister, you are my best friends in the entire world. Even though we argue, I know you have my back through whatever. They keep me grounded and they're always ready to lift me up whenever I need some help. Last but not least, we have some, last but not least about that, we have some amazing times together, but those are stories for another time. And last but certainly not least, I want to speak about what has been going on in America real quick. The current state of America is upsetting. This is a very vulnerable time for the Black community. And on behalf of the minorities and Black community, we are tired of all of the issues and injustices that we go through being overlooked. We are tired of everyone remaining silent in a time when we need support the most. Black lives matter. Today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you.
Thank you for that amazing speech, Ciara.